This is Andi Purewal for Boxing News, joined by Hamzah Sheeraz here in Saudi Arabia. Hamzah, it's good to see you. Firstly, congratulations on your victory. Stunning fashion against Tyler Denny back at Wembley Stadium. Just your reflections, a bit of time's passed now. How would you take it all in and look back?
Yeah, no, listen, it was a great fight, good build-up, great card to be on. Exposure was like the most I've ever had in a fight, and I delivered the goods. I think that was the most important thing, delivering on a platform like that. I knew that I'd beat him. Everyone was saying, "Oh, he's the upset king." Yeah, he was, but I think the caliber of his opponents and me are totally different. But nothing but massive respect to Tyler and whatnot. He'll come again. But yeah, that's done now. That's past me, and now I'm just all eyes on winning world titles.
Winning world titles. Obviously, you've been ordered to face Zhanibek for the WBO title. Are you going to pursue that route?
Why not? Why not? I'd be a fool to say otherwise. It's all down to my advisors, my promoter Frank Warren. I don't feel like I know I've got the best team in place, and I feel like I've given the impression I'll fight anyone now. Whoever they put in front of me, I'll go in the ring, and then we'll get cracking. So yeah, whatever they advise me to do, I'll do exactly that.
If I was to advise you to go a different route, so for example, I've heard the Denzel Bentley rumours come back up again. I asked Frank about that, and Frank mentioned he's WBO number 2. Would that be a fight which would be taken ahead of a Zhanibek fight? And would you see that as a bit of maybe a backward step almost? Because even though Denzel's highly ranked with WBO, you've got a chance to actually fight for the title in your next fight.
Like I said, it'd be silly. It would be silly, but if the team advise it, then I won't go against them. But as a fighter, you want the best opportunities. Do you know what I mean? It'd be like I said, it'd be silly. But yeah, let's see what they say. I think the WBC is going to mandate soon as well. So the opportunities there are endless. Do you know what I mean? And it's a great position to be in because you get to almost call the shots. And I haven't won a world title yet, and I'm here sitting in a position where I can kind of choose what world title I want to fight for. So let's see what happens.
Zhanibek obviously recently fought himself, got a late stoppage. What did you make of his performance?
He was playing with his food. He was having fun in there. What was the guy's name who he fought? Mikhailovic. He wasn't on his level. It was as simple as that. He done what he had to do and got him out there. And yeah, well done to him.
Did you still see weaknesses there? Obviously, a lot of people question maybe. I know you're saying play with his food. A lot of people felt that as well on the night, in the morning for us rather. But did you look at it and think that he was slowing down in those later rounds, and maybe that's something which you could capitalise on if a fight was agreed?
Yeah, I mean, any fight I watch, no matter what weight it is, I always have the mentality going, how could I beat them? How could I exploit certain things? So it's almost second nature to me to do that. And yeah, I definitely saw a lot of things that I could potentially exploit as long as I get the opportunity. Yeah.
Your old mate Eubank Jr returns on Saturday night as well. Yeah. Do you believe a fight between the two of you will ever materialise?
I think it will. And if you ask me this without His Excellency's backing, I'd say no chance. But he's a man who makes it happen. And I feel like he's getting a liking for this fight. Public are demanding it. Every time they do an interview with Chris, my name's mentioned, and he don't know where to look. He acts like he didn't watch my last fight when he was there ringside. But yeah, it's an interesting one how he's playing his cards. It's an interesting one, but we'll definitely get in the ring.
When he's saying that he values himself at more than that £5 million offer that Frank made public, do you think that he's outpricing himself for a fight with yourself?
You could say so, but then His Excellency and the team would turn around and give him what he wants. And then what's he going to do? You got to accept the fight that way. Then if he doesn't, then it's just like it's dead in the water after that. But yeah, I think he's playing his cards from a business point of view. I don't blame him. Fair enough, happy days. He wants to maximise his last few years in the sport. But I think a fight with me will definitely make sense.
I have to ask as well, Hamzah, I've seen that you was offered the Canelo fight. Yeah. What can you tell me about that?
It was very random. But myself and Frank didn't even have this discussion. I let him run with what he said because I back what he said. Too soon, yeah, definitely.
I think that's what his plan was, to try and catch you now, because there's a lot of kind of hype building around your name.
No, I don't know. I'm surprised he even knew who I was, to be fair, bro. In all honesty. But 2 years from now, you heard it. Sheeraz versus Canelo is a very, very high possibility. I need to not look ahead, but that's a long-term goal of mine. To win a few titles at 160, potentially unify, and then go up to 168.
Sheeraz versus Canelo, not the other way around?
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Crazy, bro. It's not even just saying it like that, but Yeah, Max, a huge respect to him. He's one of my idols. I said it before. Him and Anthony Joshua, two of my idols in the sport.
Hamzah, I appreciate your time. I'll catch up with you soon.
Thank you very much, Andy.
Cheers, man. Cheers, Hamzah.